Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and I'm here today with Mika White, who's the co-founder of Tourism Exchange Japan, and also the founder of a brand new portal, Japan Travel Trade Portal. And we're here to talk about that exactly. And of course, everyone knows Japan is hot these days. The last couple of years, it's just caught fire. There've been so many people want to go to Japan. Many Americans want to go to Japan, and and this portal actually is a way to do that. And you're going to learn all about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Mika, first of all, hello. How are you? You're in Tokyo right now?
Yes, correct. I'm in Tokyo. Hi, James.
Yeah, that's great. So here we are. And so you just launched this. Well, first of all, tell us a little bit about Tourism Exchange Japan. How long have you been working on that? You're the founder, right?
Yes. So Tourism Exchange Japan was actually founded in 2019 with my business partner. To represent lesser known Japan to the world,
Right.
especially the US market, the UK market, French market. So we're focusing on all the hidden gems of Japan
Okay.
that people haven't been to. So we work a lot with the prefecture governments, DMOs in these local places to launch PR and marketing initiatives.
Okay, that's great. So you're going off the beaten path Japan, if you will. So
Of course.
that's it. So then you've just launched really this you call it a Japan Travel Trade Portal, and it's a new B2B platform. When did that officially launch?
Well, it's actually going to be launched
Oh, it is. It's still to be launched.
March.
Okay.
Yes. And we're actually pre-registering everybody to
Okay.
sign up to our portal. It just excites our partners on Japan side.
Okay.
But basically, because of the growing demand for bookings to Japan, and there's challenges for agents booking Japan travel via DMC and whatnot. So we saw the opportunity to launch a platform to streamline those process and bring lesser known Japan more accessible to the global market.
So what exactly, if I'm a travel advisor going on the platform, what will I be able to do when it's ready to go?
So you go on the platform. It's a closed platform, so you have to sign up for it.
Right?
But basically, there'll be accommodations, activities, tours, and all those, yeah, packages will be available to book online.
Okay, so
As
you
well as we'll have like e-learning capability as well. So you get to learn about these lesser known places or how to bathe in onsen, these like, 101 classes as well.
So you get some training and education about Japan, as the lesser known Japan, as well as the ability to make reservations at these kind of hard to book regional accommodations and
Correct.
experiences once you've signed on, of course, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So these accommodations and experiences, where are they located? Some of the regions that, we all know Tokyo, we know Kyoto, we know Osaka, but where are these accommodations and these experiences in the rest of Japan?
Yes. So we are primarily focusing right now on Niigata Prefecture, which is only 60 minutes from Tokyo on a bullet train
Hmm?
towards the Sea of Japan, which is not so known in the US right now. So Niigata Prefecture, as well as the Kii Peninsula, which
Right.
include Nara, Mie, and Wakayama prefectures. So they're mostly known for the Kumanokoro Pilgrimage Trail, which is part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site,
Okay.
as well as, you might know Nara because of the deers there.
Right.
But, the challenge they're having is that everybody stays in Kyoto, but never in Nara because they always go for day trips and whatnot. So they want people to stay in Nara instead of, crowded Kyoto.
Got it.
Um, yep.
And so there are accommodations there. I mean, they're probably smaller, more boutique type of accommodations that you can't get in Kyoto like that, but you can get in these areas, right?
Correct. Yeah. We've got lots of auberge, lots of ryokan, like really authentic, like 1,000 years old, really traditional accommodations to nice Western style accommodations as well.
Okay, so and now these accommodations that the information is all on this or will be all on this platform about the types of accommodations, the rooms, and you know what it's like, right? So you're
Mhm.
pretty comprehensive of what you offer, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Now, why was it so difficult for international visitors and, of course, their travel advisors to book these things in the past because there just was no information about them?
In Japan, the booking process is quite, well, actually, Japanese accommodations have their own channels to diversify their sales channel in
Right.
Japan, which wasn't really connected to the international market.
Mhm.
So they're connected to domestic OTAs and whatnot, but there haven't been any channels that would allow international agents to book these accommodations with a commission.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. So
Mhm.
these are properties that are commissionable to travel advisors, which is always important to
Exactly.
that.
Exactly.
And does it cost anything for advisors to use this platform?
Actually, it doesn't cost anything.
Oh, great.
So, it's free for anybody to access and they'll be able to book on platform and get a commission.
So how do you derive your revenue?
So we'll get a booking, well, we get per booking certain percentage
Okay.
from the suppliers. So it's just we're providing a system for everybody to, do business on our platform.
That's great. So this is a free service, and you can get commissions for booking the properties and the experiences, I guess, that you can get in these wonderful out of the way regions that people want to go to or should want to go to.
Yep.
Especially since I guess as Japan gets more popular, people have been there once or twice and they want to go explore other regions, right?
Exactly. And we're constantly working to get more accommodations and activities and tours across the entire Japan. So we're going to have food tours in Tokyo as well as accommodations in Okinawa, which is,
Okay.
the exotic island of Japan and whatnot. So we'll cover entire Japan, but it's a slow process. We have to get suppliers on board, but we have to get, the agents interested. So we have to work hand in hand.
No, that's great. Why do you think Japan has become so popular in just the last couple of years? What's behind that? Because it's been there and people have been and everybody loves it when they go, but for some reason, the last couple of years, it's just gotten really hot, in terms of a destination that Americans want to go to.
Yeah. Japan has always been there, but it's interesting because when I started the, marketing for Japanese destination, which was back in 2016,
Mhm.
actually no one was really doing destination marketing out of Japan. So I think, over the years, people have finally figured, and my effort together have been really proactively being promoting Japan and regional Japan to the US audience. So I think people are finally getting interested and learning more about it. And the more flights and, favorable rate for currency and whatnot is definitely attracting more people to Japan.
And
And I guess, people thought it's accessible country rather than an exotic destination that, you can't understand kind of thing.
Well, I mean, we the cultures are so mixed, and everybody kind of knows that something about Japan, even in America, and vice versa, of course.
Mhm.
And also, as you mentioned earlier, Japan is really an accessible destination. Once you're there, it's very easy to get around, right?
Exactly. But the challenges we have right now is that the more people interested in coming from the US, they all go to the Golden Route.
Right.
So, Tokyo, Kyoto, Hiroshima, Osaka, Hakone. So we want people to gradually move out of those route and explore further.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure at least I mean, I've got that challenge too. I've only been to Tokyo, and and I want to do all those other destinations you said, then I probably move out to the lesser known ones. But as you explore more, but maybe that's for a second trip. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
unless I just stay there for several weeks. But we'll see what happens. Now,
exactly.
is there anything else you want to tell our hundred? We go out to about 125,000 travel advisors about Japan the trade portal and your company, Tourism Exchange Japan.
Sure. Like you said, the challenges of booking regional Japan is that it's hard for people to realize how to book and how to arrange an itinerary in these destinations. So we're actually working with the local DMC to create a 3-night, 4-day packages, and you can book accommodations and those tours together so that you can easily combine a regional Japan with a trip that you might be booking to Tokyo for a client. So, if someone's coming to Tokyo, book this additional trip on the platform and you get to cover the 3-night, 4 days like instantly is our ideal scenario. Um, so travel advisors, well, actually, the platform is available to travel advisors, tour operators, anybody who wants to book accommodations
Right.
and these activities. And everybody will get a 13% commission.
Okay.
So you will be doing businesses directly with the suppliers. So they'll be sending an invoice to the agents and whoever who's booking the product. We'll have a flexible cancellation policy because I understand that people will be having a lot of like changes and cancellations.
Sure.
So within the term, you are able to amend your bookings on the platform as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yep,
So you can make changes, and you say you also have obvious opportunities to have experiences too, beyond just the accommodations, right?
exactly. But we understand that accommodations will be the key. So we'll start with accommodations, gradually grow into other categories as well. So by end of March, we're planning on having at least 50 high-end, really nice accommodations across Key Peninsula, Niigata, Okinawa, and other regions of Japan as well.
No, that'd be great. That's fantastic. Now, you said it's going to be the end of the March, but where can travel advisors go today to sign up for interest? Do you already have a URL that where
Mhm.
this is going to be? Okay,
Yep. So we have a website. Go to japantraveltradeportal.com. And then there'll be an advisor sign up section. So you can enter your information and we'll send you, once it gets launched, we'll send you the information to, sign up further immediately.
fantastic. So once again, it's go to Japan travel
Trade.
travel trade. I was gonna,
Japan, Japan Travel Trade
Japan
Portal.com.
travel, but there is a go to before that, right? Or oh no, you go to Japan
You
Travel
go
Trade
to.
Portal. Okay, that's good. I got to put this down in the description below the video, so I got to make sure that's right. So that's great. So if I go there now, I can sign up an interest, and then when it's ready, you'll be all ready for it. That's fantastic.
Exactly.
Well, it's great that you're really putting together something that off the beaten path travel. Not the most popular places, because there's so much more to Japan, obviously, than just those. I mean, you can do those, but this sounds like a very intimate way to get to know Japan in a very different way.
Exactly. And we want to make it an interactive platform for the agents as well. So, if you have a region in Japan or a specific accommodation or activities you want to book it online through our platform, we'll be happy to reach out to them. So we do have a request form you can fill in we'll gather everybody's request and we'll try to sign them up and get it live online as well.
Fantastic. Well, Mika, it's been wonderful to meet you. Hopefully, we'll meet sometime in Japan or some other trade show someday.
Yes.
But I certainly, as I told you, I'm thinking about putting a trip to Japan together. Whether it's going to be sooner or later, I mean, it could be very as soon as April. We'll see. It's a place that I really have wanted to explore a lot more. And even though I've been doing this for many years, like 35 years, there's still a lot of destinations I haven't been to, and Japan is certainly now one of the destinations I want to get to and explore a lot more. So thank you so
Mhm.
much for taking the time and telling us all about this new Japan travel trade portal.
Thank you for having me as well, James.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.